Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about the chapter lines and angles, and in that chapter, dear student, we discussed about some important concept related to angle made by the transversal. And in that chapter, dear student, just I discuss revise some topics. In previous class, dear student, we discussed about if two lines are parallel to each other. Suppose that here two lines PQ and RS which are parallel to each other and cuts by a transversal T, then there are so many angles formed by that transversal T, means they form the corresponding angle, they form the alternate interior angle, and they form also the consecutive interior angles. And just I discuss about them. Suppose that this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Here the pair of corresponding angles are what? Angle 1, angle 5, angle 2, angle 6, angle 3, angle 7, and angle 4, angle 8. And one important concept regarding to corresponding angles: when two lines are parallel to each other and cuts by a transversal T, then the pair of corresponding angles are always equal to each other, same as the pair of alternate interior angle are also equal to each other, means that angle 3 is equal to angle 5 and angle 4 is equal to angle 6. And the pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary to each other, means here angle 4 and angle 5 are what? Supplementary angles. So angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. This all that concept is discussed in previous class. Today we take and solve some important questions based on these topics. Okay, so please let's see. Look, in the given figure, and the figure is PQ R S T. Okay, and angle PQ R is equal to 110, RST 130. Then we find the angle QRS. Dear student, this is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise. This is the question here in the given figure. It is given that angle PQR is equal to 110. Okay, angle RST is equal to 130, and we find the angle QRS. Dear student, this is one of the most important questions of your syllabus, so please concentrate on that question. Dear student, first of all, here what we find the angle QRS. Let's see its solution. Dear student, in that type of question, first of all we draw a line through R. Suppose that we draw a line AB. Suppose let us consider we draw a line AB. Okay, we draw a line AB which is parallel to both the line PQ and ST, which is parallel to PQ as well as ST. Okay, dear students, in this question, first of all, let's see, we have to do some construction in that question, and first of all we draw a line ARB, or since we can say AB, which is parallel to PQ as well as parallel to ST. Okay, now look, now what I do, Now dear student, from figure first we take AR parallel to PQ and QR as a transversal. Now let from figure let PQ parallel to AR, PQ parallel to AR and QR as a transversal, QR as a transversal. Then what I get, dear students? Then just I discussed about in previous class, if two parallel lines cuts by a transversal T, then in that condition the pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary to each other. Now here look, here dear student, angle PQR and angle ARQ form a consecutive interior angle, na? Okay. So let PQ parallel to AR and AQR as a transversal, then angle PQR plus angle ARQ is equal to what? 180. This is because of these are the what? Consecutive interior angles. Because of these are the consecutive interior angles, and we know that the sum of the consecutive interior angles are supplementary to each other. So thus we have what? In this way we get the angle AR, we put angle PQR as 110, so here 110 plus angle ARQ is equal to 180. So here we find angle ARQ is equal to 180 minus 110. So we get as angle ARQ is equal to what? We get as angle ARQ is equal to what? 180 minus 110 is equal to 100. We get 70 degrees. So in this way, dear student, we find the angle ARQ as 70 degree. Now clear, dear students? Good. Now look, in this way we find the angle ARQ. Now similarly, in that portion, we take RB parallel to ST and RS as a transversal. Now look. Now in the same way, now again from figure, ST parallel to RB and RS as a transversal, Then again let's look the figure, dear students. Here angle BRS and angle RST are the pair of consecutive interior angles, and just I discussed about that the pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary to each other. Now here angle RST plus angle BRS is equal to what? 180, because of these are the consecutive interior angles. In this way, here we find the angle BRS. So here angle BRS is equal to 180 minus RST is 130. So in this way we get angle BRS as 180 minus 30, that is 50 degree. So we find this angle is 50 and angle ARQ we find as 70 degree. Now what we find? Dear student, we find the angle QRS. Now here ARB is the straight line, and angle on the straight line is sum of all angles on the straight line is 180. So here we apply that concept. Let's see. Now look again from figure. ARB is a straight line, Thus we can write angle ARQ plus angle QRS, which we find the angle QRS na, angle QRS plus angle SRB. The sum of all these angles equal to 180 degree because of they lies on the straight line. Now we put the values of each and every angle. So here ARQ is what? ARQ is 70 degree plus angle QRS, we find that angle, plus angle SRB we find that 50 equal to 180. Now we get as angle QRS plus 120 is equal to 180. Now in this way we get angle QRS as 180 minus 120 as 60 degree. Yes, so in this way we find angle QRS as 60 degree. This is your complete answer. So dear student, this is one of the most important questions of your NCERT exercise. Please do more and more practices of that type of question, because of this is one of the most important questions of your syllabus. Okay, this is very important for you. So please do more and more practices of that type of question. Now dear students, we take and solve some other question based on the concept of angle made by the transversal. Let's see. Now we take some other question. In the given figure, side QP and RQ of triangle PQR are produced to point S and T, okay, respectively. If angle SPR is equal to 135 degree and angle PQT is equal to 110 degree, find angle PRQ. Find angle PRQ. This is also very important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see the question. Here dear student, in the given a figure is given and signed. First of all we draw an angle PQR. Suppose that this is your angle PQR, okay. Now the side QP means QP and RQ are produced to point S and T. QP, dear student, the side QP produced to point S, and RQ, dear student, RQ, the side RQ of triangle PQR produced to point T respectively, okay. And for what is given, let's see its solution. Given is what is given? Angle SPR is equal to 135 degree. SPR is what? Let's see. SPR, that angle is given as 135 degree. Now clear students? Here angle SPR is given 135 now. Okay. Now and angle PQT, angle PQT, that angle is given as what? 110. Now we find the angle PRQ. We find that angle. We find that. Dear student, this is one of the most important questions of your NCERT exercise. Okay, let's see its solution. Dear students, in this question we have a triangle PQR in which the side QP of the triangle produced to point S and the side QR produced to point T and angle SPR is given as 135 and angle TQ or PQT is given as 110, and in this way we find the angle PRQ. Now let's see. Dear student, first of all, TR is a straight line and ray QS stand on the line. Let's see. Dear student, ray from figure, ray QS is stand the line TR, so they form a linear pair. So the angle PQT and angle PQR what form a linear pair because of, let's see here, array stand on the line TR, then the angle PQT and angle PQR form a what? Linear pair, and you know that the sum of linear pair is what? 180. So in this way we get angle PQT plus angle PQR is equal to what? Angle PQT plus angle PQR is equal to 180. These are the linear pair, like right in this way. Okay, now look, we put the value of PQT as 110 plus we find angle PQR right as it is. PQR is equal to 180. So here the value of angle PQR is equal to 180 minus 110. So in this way we find the value of angle PQR as what? 70 degree. What? 70 degree. Okay. So this is find as 70 degree. Now, okay, dear student, now first of all we apply the concept of linear pair. In this way, if we find the value of angle PQR. Now, again from figure, in triangle PQR, we apply the what? Dear students, we apply the exterior angle properties because of this is one of the most important property related to that figure. Let's see. Now look, now again from figure, we apply exterior angle property in triangle PQR. Dear students, according to this property, the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of its two opposite interior angles. Na? So here let's see. Here so thus the exterior angle SPR is equal to sum of its two interior opposite angle, that is angle PQR plus angle PRQ, which we find PRQ. Now look, here angle SPR is equal to 135. So here we put 135 is equal to angle PQR is equal to 70 degree plus angle PRQ, right as it is. PRQ, right as it is. Now here we get angle PRQ is equal to 135 minus 70 degree. Now let's see, we subtract them, we get what? 65. Yes, 65 degree. In this way we get the value of angle PRQ as 65. This is our required answer. So dear student, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on these topic. Now dear students, we take and solve some important questions of your NCERT exercise. Okay, let's see. Now look, this is one of the most important question of your NCERT exercise. Let's see. In the given figure, PQ and RS, okay, PQ and RS are two mirrors placed parallel to each other. Placed parallel to each other, okay, placed parallel to each other. And incident ray AB strikes the mirror PQ, strikes the mirror PQ at B. The reflected ray moves along the path. The reflected ray moves along the path BC and strikes the mirror, moves along the path BC and strikes the mirror RS at C and again reflects back and again reflects and again reflects back along CD. Prove that AB parallel to CD. Okay, and your figure is, let's see, this is the mirror here, that is PQ and RS. Here PQ and RS are two mirrors and incident ray AB, okay, strike the mirror at point B, okay, and reflected back move along the path BC and strike RS at C in this way, okay, and reflect back along the strike the point C and again reflect back along the path CD, okay, along the path CD, okay. Then we have to show that AB parallel to CD. Here, dear student, let's see its solution. We prove that to prove what? To prove AB parallel to CD. Dear student, this is one of the most important questions of your. First of all, we have to do some construction. First of all, we draw BE and CF. We draw BE perpendicular to PQ and CF perpendicular to RS. Okay, we take angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. Okay, here by the concept of reflection, here from the laws of reflection, the angle of incidence, incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. Angle of reflection, that is, we have, let's see, this is the normal respective to that mirror. Here the AB is incident ray, and the angle made between the normal and the incident ray is called the angle of incidence, and the angle made from the between the reflected ray and normal is known as the angle of reflection. For here, according to the law of reflection, angle 1 must be equal to angle 2. Take equation number 1. Okay, because of the laws of reflection, the angle of incidence is always equal to the angles of reflection. Now here we apply the same concept. Now for the mirror, RS, we get what I get. Let's see. Here this is the incident ray is with respect to that mirror. So angle of reflection is 3 and angle of incidence is 3 and angle of reflection is 4. So then we get angle 3 also equal to angle 4. Now clear? Take equation number 2. Now what I do, dear students? Now here BE parallel to PQ and CF also perpendicular to RS, so CF parallel to BE. Now look, now from figure, BE perpendicular to PQ and CF perpendicular to RS, that is, देखिए सर हो गया, BE parallel to CF. If dear student BE parallel to CF and BC as a transversal and BC as the transversal, then here the angle 1 must be equal to angle 3 because of when it is equal, because of the alternate interior angles are all equal to each other. Then angle 1 must be equal to angle 3 because these are the alternate interior angles. Now if angle 1 is equal to angle 3, so we have what? Thus we have what? Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. If we put angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and 3 is equal to 1, then we get what? So in this way we have angle ABC, triangle ABC equal to angle BCD, angle BCD. Dear student, if angle ABC is equal to angle BCD, then they are the alternate interior angles, na? They are the what? Alternate interior angles. If they are the which are equal to each other, then their students cuts by the transversal BC. So in this way we can say that AB parallel to CD, the ray AB parallel to CD, because of if the alternate interior angles are equal to each other and BC as a transversal, then in that condition the ray AB parallel to CD, hence proved. Thus dear students, this is one of the most important questions of your NCERT exercise. Please do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay, so in this way dear students, you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on the concept made the angle made by the transversal T. Okay, so dear student, in this way first you revise all the questions which we discuss in that class. After that you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on angle made by the transversal. Okay, now dear students, first you revise all the topic of that chapter and you complete your NCERT exercise. Now dear student, in next class we discuss some other chapters, some new chapters of your NCERT exercise. Now that chapter is to be completed. Now up you revise all the question and complete your NCERT exercise. Thank you.